Do you love the survival shows but not the drama? Do you ever wonder if the skills they show are for real? Come with Justin Wolf and Larry Roberts as they show what it takes to really do what they show on TV. Watch them as they act out different scenarios and show you the common mistakes most people make when faced with the tough choices you can be faced with when all does not go as planned in the wild.
Hey Heather?
Yeah, honey.
Hey, here in a little bit I think I'm gonna go do some scouting.
Today?
Yeah.
Honey, it's supposed to be raining and drizzling all day.
Well, I don't really have any other time to go, babe. I think today's probably gonna be my only opportunity to go.
Where are you planning on going?
I honestly don't know. Well, I know the spot that I'm going, but I don't really know. Is what I'll do is when I get there, well, I don't know, I'll probably take notes along the way and then call you and let you know kind of the area that I'm at, because one of my friends at work was talking about it, but yeah, I have somewhat directions but not very good ones. So when I get there, I will take notes and let you know.
Okay. Is that all you're wearing?
What?
Is that all you're gonna wear?
Yeah, it's not going to get that cold. It's only like, it's 40 degrees for God's sakes. It's not that cold at all. I don't think it's supposed to get really cold until the night. And I'm going to be back way before then.
Okay.
Alright girls, I'm leaving. I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay. Well, you be careful. Make sure to let me know where you're gonna be.
Alright. I love you.
I love you.
Bye, baby.
Bye, Daddy.
I love you.
Me too.
Have fun, okay? You and Mama have fun. Go terrorize her. Go run, go terrorize her. Bye, kids.
I love you.
Heather. Heather. Hey. Heather. Hey. Can you hear me? Heather. Heather. Hey. Heather. Listen, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I don't know where I'm at. I've got turned around and I have no idea. What that's gonna do me.
Get out of here. Get. Hands are so cold. Ah! I can't stay there. I can't stay there. I gotta find my way out of here. God. I don't know what to do. God, please help me. Please. Stop. Just stop. Just go back. Just sit down. Relax. You'll be fine. Just get some sleep. When you wake up, find your way out of here.
Honey. Justin. Honey. Honey. Wake up. Justin. Justin.
Every year in the United States, over 2,000 hikers go on a simple hike and get lost. In some places like Alaska, it's not uncommon for a hunter to go out on a simple scout or a simple hunt, get turned around, get lost, and never be seen or heard from again. These are the realities that we have to deal with when we go out into the wilderness and everything else, whether it be hiking, camping, hunting, it doesn't really matter. These are the things that we have to deal with. Now, in the scenario that you just watched, this was a hunter that obviously has never really done anything in the way of wilderness living or anything along those lines. He's somebody that probably just goes out and enjoys to, get a deer, maybe a turkey or something like that every once in a while, but has never really taken the time to learn and appreciate the skills that it might take if he ever got lost, injured, or anything along those lines. We saw his wife try to warn him and say, it's raining, it's been drizzling, you might want to think about putting something else on other than the attire that he had. All he had on was this. A simple cotton, long sleeve cotton shirt, a fleece jacket, cotton denim pants, and a ball cap. Not the best attire for rain or drizzle or anything else, especially if the temperature is supposed to drop. It doesn't really matter if the temperature drops to freezing. When it's raining and when there's a lot of moisture in the air, sometimes I think that's worse than just the temperature dropping below freezing. It was apparent that this individual, not only was he not prepared clothing-wise,
he had nothing with him that could have helped him in any way. The only thing that he had on him was a little bit of cash, which is going to do him no good out there. He had his truck key fob in his pocket. He had a flashlight. Other than that, he really didn't have anything. Nothing that was going to actually help him stay comfortable at all. The flashlight was going to give him a little bit of mental strength, I guess, at night, but that's really about it. He had nothing to even start a fire with. When Larry and I first thought about doing this video, we actually talked to a lot of just hunters, fishermen, people like that, just to get an understanding and an idea of what items they actually carried with them. And it was absolutely amazing that most of the people did not carry a way to even start a fire. This is why Larry and I really wanted to make this video. We wanted to stress the fact that it doesn't matter if you're a woodcrafter or a survivalist. If you're just a hunter, fisherman, a hiker, or something like that, you need to have an understanding of what you are possibly getting yourself into and be prepared for different situations. The next video that Larry and I put out is going to be called The Prepared Hunter. It's going to be the same scenario, except for this time the hunter is going to have an understanding of Mother Nature and an understanding of what it is that he possibly could face when he ventures off the beaten path. Now, some people are going to ask, did we really stay outside? Did we really do that? And the answer is yes. Both Larry and I actually went out. We both actually stayed out in the conditions that we were in the clothing and everything else that we were in. Now, I can tell you, my area did not get as cold as what I thought it was going to get. In that scenario, you see me trying to warm my hands and everything else. That was a little bit of an exaggeration there, because it just simply didn't get as cold as what I thought. With that being said, I can tell you this. Did I have a comfortable night's sleep? No. Right now I am very tired because I barely slept a wink. Once I laid down and put myself on the ground sucked all the heat from my body. Conduction is no joke. It zapped me. I would constantly have to get up, move around, get warm, sit back down. Now you're asking yourself, why did you guys actually do that when the cameras are off? Well, we didn't have to, but we did because if we're going to put ourselves in a scenario like that, it's important to have an understanding of what that person might actually be going through. So that's why we did it. Now I know where Larry's at, Minnesota, you know, their temperature is always a lot more extreme than what they are here. So I'm sure that he probably had a pretty miserable night. I haven't spoke with him yet, but I'm going to bet that he has had a miserable night. And he's probably just as tired as I am. I'm hoping that it didn't get too terribly cold, or if it did, that, you know, he made his way back to the house. In some of my other non-clothed and confident videos, I've talked about cold weather conditioning, where I've talked about acclimating my body to the cold weather and everything else. The temperature that we're at right now is actually very, very mild. I could get away with just being in this t-shirt for, you know, several hours. But does that actually acclimate us to the point to where we can endure the cold and everything else? And that's something that people need to understand is absolutely not. if you choose to acclimate your body, it does not make you impervious to the weather and the conditions. It simply gives you a little bit of an edge. And that's all it gives you, is just that little bit of an edge. Another thing that I want you guys to do is check out Larry's video. He's going to have a similar scenario, but different conditions. You know, I live in Kansas, he lives in Minnesota. He's going to have different weather. He's going to experience things a little bit differently than what I experienced them. Those are our realities. Another thing, I'm going to put in my description box a link to that video as well as his channel. And then something else that I want you guys to do is join Larry and I at Around the Cabin on this coming Sunday. I believe the date is the 30th at 7 o'clock Central Time. Or we're going to discuss what we went through, what it was like, plus a lot of other things. You guys are more than welcome to ask any questions that you would like at that time, and we'll answer them the best that we can. So, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Look forward to doing the next one. Again, it's going to be called The Prepared Hunter. Same scenario, except this time the guy knows a little bit about what he's doing. Have a good one, guys.